The Boden-Sifke, you automate a baseline transfer into an index ETF and find yourself tracking the application screen for single-digit gains. This stage functions strictly as a psychological training matrix. The asset engine isn't working hard yet, but the human software is learning to tolerate volatility. Executing these automated scripts establishes the foundational discipline required to run a scalable wealth engine later. Scaling to $1,000 a month brings you to level 3, the junior system. You graduate from passive saving to an unyielding dollar-cost averaging script that channels funds straight into institutional index vehicles. You abandon trend chasing to audit your net worth velocity, viewing market retractions as off-market asset accumulation discounts. Entering level 4 requires a $10,000 monthly allocation. This is the coordinate where your capital starts restructuring your global leverage options. You now command the cash flow velocity to deploy 20% down payments on multifamily property assets, mastering the geometry of institutional debt. Concurrently, you activate specialized startup allocations, cutting seed-stage angel checks to back growth-oriented technology vectors. At this level, you cease waiting for economic opportunities to manifest. You use raw capital leverage to actively engineer them. Level 5 represents the transition to professional structural calculus. You deploy $100,000 a month into income-producing syndications, prioritizing immediate cash flow yields and statutory tax write-offs over speculative appreciation. Level 6, the sovereign estate, detaches you from personal asset management entirely. Your portfolio is directed by a dedicated family office. Your balance sheet is wrapped behind airtight corporate asset firewalls, trusts in Singapore, and core holding entities in Luxembourg. These holding companies establish structural footholds in jurisdictions designed to protect capital from localized systemic shocks, while specialized legal teams in Zurich coordinate cross-border tax optimization and estate insulation. Absolute lifestyle sovereignty serves as the terminal goal, a state where no market actor or foreign regulatory entity holds the leverage to dictate your runtime parameters. Level 7 operators bypass the public markets to purchase corporate board seats and co-invest alongside sovereign wealth funds. These market shapers capture massive pre-IPO allocations behind closed doors. Peter Thiel utilized these exact structural maneuvers to turn a nominal investment into billions in tax-free capital. The final stratosphere is level 8, the Dynastic fund, an architecture modeled after century-long horizons. This portfolio prioritizes systems that outlive the founder, mirroring Bernard Arnault's multi-tier dynastic trust networks that protect both the brand and the legacy. Capital gravity at this level endows elite university systems and funds advanced medical research, permanently shaping the world that future generations will inherit. At the apex, every allocation is modeled on what the ecosystem makes possible 30 years into the future. Many operators remain frozen at the baseline because they confuse chaotic market activity with real structural progress. Chasing volatile meme tokens and leveraging toxic credit debt manufactures acute psychological stress, while the underlying foundation contains zero substance. The collapse of Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX matrix exposed this failure. Beneath the marketing architecture, the entity functioned as an uncollateralized gambling operation, executing unhedged bets with customer liquidity. Structural wealth is instead embodied by Warren Buffett, who converts active cash margins into an unassailable generational safety net through patient, long-term ownership. You can choose to remain a defensive consumer or begin engineering an exponential asset machine. Type #future in the comments right now to lock in your position on the grid. Settle your strategy, and I'll see you in the next one.